Hi guys, today I want us to talk about how to place stop loss. Actually, today's video is all about placing a stop loss. So now I'll start by checking on volatility 50. Hence you can see my horizontal lines. Okay, I guess some of you knows my horizontal lines stand for what. So let's just check here. Line number 262,9816. Okay, let me do it like this. You see here, I make an entry here with lower risk. If I make an entry here on daily, I make sure that my stop loss is above this peak. I will explain why. Let me just change the color and make it red. Or okay, it's fine. Let me put it red and do it like this. I will also teach you about what's this thing, risk and reward as well. I'll only teach you the important things that people should know and understand in forex. Let me change the colors. I'll make it red as well. Let me change this one and make it green. Let me use this one. This thing is crazy. Excuse me. Okay guys, look at this. If I make an entry online on my horizontal line of which is 262,9816, this one. Okay, immediately when it gets here, I sell. I put my stop loss here. I'm expecting the price to come all the way down to line 184,9870. My stop loss, okay, if I lose this trade, because remember forex is not 100%, that 10%, this is what I'm going to lose from here to here. But if I win like I did, I took this entry here, I exited here, then I waited for it to get back here, I took it again all the way down. My clients remember this one and they know why I did. So if I lose, I lose from here to here. But if I win from here. You see, that is why I mostly prefer people to take long trades, because of it pays a lot. Okay, you see, I just used higher time frame. Again, I waited for the price to get back here. What it did, let me just do it like this. I think some of you knows why I did this one. Why added line 228,5122, of which stands as, okay, it was a support, then it ended up being a resistance. Now it is still it is not that valid. It's no longer that valid by looking at the price. The current price is at the support and resistance line, so it is no longer available by looking at the price. Now it was not respected twice, so that is a sign of the line that is no longer available. So as you can see here, all I'm trying to show you is how to take good entries with low risk. See all my entries. If my stop loss is above this line, above this horizontal line of which is 279, It did not even penetrate and go up. It went down. How many times? 1, 2. The third time it just did a touch and went down. If you remember this one, I once made a video. My previous video is all about, it was about support and resistance, how to throw it. So look at the entry. You see the entry and my stop here. I exited mine here because of this one. I thought it will respect it, so my stop was here. I exited here, so anything can happen. Hence you can see we have something like this here. We have something like this, so that is why I exited here. Now I'm expecting the price to go higher. Immediately after bouncing here, I may take it and go up with it. So let's just go and check on higher time frame. Let me remove all this. Let's go to lower time frame, of which is gonna be H4. If guys you can learn how to be patient, you'll make a lot of money here. But if you don't want to be patient, oh guys, you'll keep on losing. My client knows why I make entries with low risk. I always tell them to be patient. Patience is key in forex, guys. Look at all these touches. Look at all these touches. If you took an entry here, your stop loss will be here. You see? Okay, let me make it red. Let me make it red, and let me change this one to a different color. See, if my entry was here, you see, if my entry was here, let me change the color as well so that my lines cannot confuse you guys. If I took an entry on my green line, horizontal line, my stop loss will be on my red line, of which is 216,1009. You see my entries always with lower risk. I come back here again, I'm taking an entry here, my stop will be here, my stop will be here. Look at the risk, guys. Look at the risk. If you learn, you'll understand that taking low risk, it is important. You see, I always wait. I don't just enjoy trading every day. I can take a week without trading and wait for a good setup. Once I get a good setup, I trade, and once I trade, I make a lot of money. Looking at what happened here. If you can see, because of our support here, you took an entry here. I think my client remember this one. My student, I gave my student this one. We took it all the way up until here. You see, it rallied, then it went back down to test what happened here, and you see, then until where it is today. So let's go and check another pair, another index. I did not prepare anything, guys. I did not prepare anything. Let's check volatility 100. For you guys, it is important to learn when to trade, how to trade. You don't just trade, guys, because of you have to trade. If you have that mentality of many people, like you want to trade every day, you'll never make it in forex. You will never make it in forex, believe me. You'll never. There are things that people should learn, like by looking at what happened here. My student got this one. They know. Okay, let me just change the line. I only use price action only, guys. I only use price action only. I repeat, price action only. And by looking at the chart now, I know what's going to happen. By looking at the chart, I can tell you what's going to happen. And remember, to win, or how can I put it? To know how to trade doesn't mean you need to be a millionaire, guys. Remember that everything starts with the foundation. You start from the bottom of anything. Like when you build a house, you need a foundation so that your house will be strong. Therefore, here in forex, you need a foundation, a strong foundation, so that you can grow bigger. You cannot just be a millionaire out of the blue. You need to learn and master this thing. And if you want to be successful in trading, you need to be realistic. Forex is not just a game. It's something that you need to master. And to master forex, you need few years, I assume, like 3 to 4 years plus. We're not the same. There are people who learn forex today and think that they know everything. Then they start teaching. They start claiming that they teach people, of which is wrong. But there's nothing we can do about it. I know people with that kind of mindset, but that's not how it works, guys. That is why we have a lot of people thinking that forex is a scam and everything. It is because of the people who think they know what is happening in the market. But let's not just go there, because it is not important. What is important here is the things that I want to show you. So in forex, you must know how it works, guys. That is the important key. By looking at what is happening here, I know where the price is going to turn now. You see, I don't use any indicator. Now I'm giving you a free signal. If you want to get something, wait for this one. Wait for this one. This is what's going to happen. This thing is just a bit crazy. I repeat, guys. I repeat. There's nothing important like learning how to trade. I'm expecting something like this now. And if you can check how long it will take the price to get up there. That is why you'll find more people losing. They don't know where to enter a good trade. Like if I take this trade now, my stop loss will be here. You see? I'm not sure if you guys can see that I'm on a higher time frame, of which is weekly. Sorry. I'm on weekly. You see? My stop loss will be here on my green line. My entry is gonna be here on this one, 3138. Let me go to smaller time frame so that you can see what is happening. I just gave you a free signal. only if you understand why. I think my student will also understand why I'm giving why I'm going to take that one. I only take long trades, guys. I only take long trades because I know that long trades pays better than these kind of trades. Like here, I would have took this one, but because of some few problems, I couldn't take this one. You remember what was happening in the market, guys? So like now, you see where the price is. The price is here. And as a trader, I know what to do and I know what not to do. With my knowledge, I can jump in here, but I don't want to jump in because I am expecting something like this. Now, I am expecting something like this. And remember, I may expect something like this and that thing might not happen. It might not even happen. It might turn where it is. You understand? That is the reason why I'm not jumping in. That is the reason why I'm not jumping. I'm expecting this one to come back to my green horizontal line of which is 2089,28. Then once it gets there, I buy. I hold it all the way up to 2602 and I'm expecting it to break 2602 and go all the way up to 3138. So now if I jump in on this one, I want to show you why most people lose in the market. Like you see now, the price is going down. I'm on a higher time frame of which is daily, guys. So if you just jump in on this one, just because of you know that it is going down, let me show you something. If you jump in here now, the price might not even come here. It can even push higher than you can imagine. And again, if you sell here, where are you going to put your stop loss? That's the important key, and that is why most people lose in the market. If you buy here, where are you, I mean to say, if you sell here, where are you going to put your stop loss? I know that people might not answer this one, but I want you to view it the other way around, guys. If you take this one, where are you going to put your stop loss? You're selling now, your stop loss is supposed to be high. Where? Let me show you something again. Risk and reward. Let's take it as if I just jump in in the market. I'll change my line to a different color. Let me use this blue. And my stop loss supposed to be above. My stop loss supposed to be here. You see? Look at this. I'm on daily, guys. I'm on daily. Remember that. Let me use red to represent the stop loss, the losing part. As much as your risk and reward is good, but think of the other way around. When you when you take a trade, you must look at the trade the other way around. If it doesn't go according to your anticipation, look at this. From my entry here, of which will be on line 2454,63. You see this one. My end, I took an entry here. My stop loss supposed to be above. You see, look at the risk. Look how big the risk is, because of the market can decide to turn here and go up. Okay, fine. If you win, it will come to 2089. It's not a bad thing though, it's a good thing, but then think of the risk. You must know how to manage risk and reward. Look at the risk. So there are important things in the market, guys. There are so many important things in the market that people should observe. Okay, like this one. Okay, you see, I'm not looking at what happened now. I'm looking at what happened previous to determine what's going to happen in the future. Look at this. You see what happened here. You see, I was aiming to take a trade here. I was going to sell, and after selling here, my stop loss was going to be placed just like this. Remember, guys, I'm on daily. Okay, I'm on daily. Okay, let me make my entry blue. You see my blue horizontal line. My blue horizontal line stands as resistance, guys. So when it is, I know why I will sell. My student, they always ask me a few questions. Why are you buying here? Why are you not using indicators and everything? I tell them one simple question, but I won't tell you now until you become my student. So okay, you see what happened previous. Let me see, when was it? Last year July. It happened last year July. Okay, let's go and check what happened when the price get there. See, by looking at what happened previous, I can tell what's going to happen in the future. So now I wouldn't just take a long trade now, because of I know that the market is on an uptrend. If it goes down, I'm expecting it to turn here. So now let's check something. See, I drew my resistance by looking at what happened previous. Look at what happened when the price get there. Think of my stop loss. Did it even penetrate it harder? I think if I took it, I was going to go on a zero entry float here. Look at this. Look at the entry. If I took it, and think of my stop loss. Let me okay. Let me make it like this. I want you to understand something, guys. If you learn and wait, you'll never go wrong in the market. You'll never go wrong. And I repeat, to be a good trader, I don't need to be a millionaire. And to be a good trader, it takes time. It takes a lot of years to become a good trader. Look at my stop loss. My stop loss is my red rectangle. If I lose, I will lose from my entry, of which is this one. Let me remove it and use a new one. Guys, if I lose, you see my entry. If I lose, I will lose from 2597.8. and from 225.97 25.97 32 26.99,76. If I lose, I don't think of winning, I'm thinking of losing. If I lose, how much am I willing to lose? You see, look at the entry. If I took it, I couldn't take it because of what happened a few days ago. You guys remember, as binary traders, the market was not working. I was waiting here to take this one, you see. So now if I took this one, it was going to be a perfect trade. By taking an entry like this, you can use it a higher lot size to make a lot of money. But I always prefer to not risk much, you see. So if I took this one, I was going to wait until it gets here. I was once asked, why am I not supposed to take it here? The price can even turn, guys, from here and go all the way up. So if you took it here, your stop loss is above. Now your risk and reward is not balancing. So the important part is to balance your risk. I'm not sure if you understand, guys. If like looking at what happened here, I know that my entry is going to be here and my stop loss is going to be above. Just by looking at what happened here. Look when the price get back to that line, it did not even penetrate. Just one touch. What did happen? Look at this. Everything, guys, is patient. If you want to make it in forex, you must learn how to wait. You must learn how to wait. And if you learn how to wait, you'll make it. Believe me, you will make it, definitely. You will make it. Just look at this. You see? By looking at what happened previously, let me remove this one. By looking at what happened here, this is our support. I know that the price, immediately when it gets back to this horizontal line of which is going to be 986, I will buy, guys. See what happened. I buy. You see? I bought this one. You see? I exited here because of what happened here. But all the way up, it came back down. You see, but it did not reach here because of many people were waiting for it to get here, then they buy. Eventually people started to jump in here before the price gets here. That is why it did not reach our support. See, from here and all the way up, and it is still going all the way up, higher, even higher than you can see now, guys. I think the video is enough. If you want more, you can become my student. I'll give you anything you need. Because now you see, I open anything, there's no indicator. I don't use indicators. Indicators, guys, don't work. What I show you, it is what works in the market. Believe me, you. For more videos, please subscribe on my channel so that you can get more information, guys. Subscribe on the channel so that you can get everything. Remember, the video today is about stop loss, how to place a stop loss. Remember that when you place a stop loss, you need to balance your risk and reward first. When you place your stop loss, you must make sure that you put it above any peak that is around your entry. Don't be greedy. Make sure that you leave a space for the price to move, to breathe. You know, if you're greedy, you'll place. Okay, let me make it practical. Like this one. It's a good entry. It's a good entry by what happened, by looking at what happened previous. Here, you see? You see my green rectangle? You see, if I took an entry on that one, my stop loss was going to be above. You see? My stop loss is going to be above. Let me make it red. My entry is on 77445. You see, my entry will be here, my stop loss above. I give it a space to breathe. I give it a space to breathe. Because by looking at what happened here, the price can penetrate and go a little bit higher. If your stop loss is very tightly, you will be out of the game. So be clever and smart. Give the price space to breathe. Look at what happened. Because of what happened here, 1, 2, 3. This is what happened in the future. Boom, all the price, all the way down. Now it is here. If I want to take this one, I will just wait for a confirmation. I know that some of you don't understand which confirmation am I talking about now. I'll wait for a confirmation. Now I'm giving you a free trade. Now I'm giving you a free trade. You see, I'm expecting something like this. You see, something like that. Something like that. See, remember I'm on daily, guys. Let me go and check on hedge for what's happening. On hedge for it's a bit dirty, but I am expecting something like that. I am expecting something like that. If I see something like this, I will take a trade and I'll exit here. Sorry, I will exit here. Then I buy. Then I'll exit here. If I bought it, I'll make sure that I exit here. Look at, okay, let me remove everything. I want to show you how you need to master this thing. Look at this. Remember, I'm on daily. If I had a chance to take this one, my stop loss was going to be here. But again, I'm just showing you where I place my stop losses. I'm not showing you how I trade. I'm showing you where I place my stop loss. Look at this. And this one will confirm why I said people must learn to take long trades. I scalped. It doesn't work for me. I don't like the fact that I'm trading every day. When you scalp, you lose a lot. Scalping is one of the things that I don't encourage my students to do it. See? I only take long trades, guys. You see? Sorry. By looking at what happened previous, you see, again, I know the price immediately when it gets here, supposed to sell. This one was taken early this year, this one. My student remember this one. They can confirm this one. My entry is here, was here. My stop loss was above. Why above? The price must have a space to breathe. That is why you'll hear people saying, yeah, the price was hunting my stop loss. There's no such thing as stop loss hunt. If you say that the price is hunting your stop loss, how can a price hunt your stop loss? The price is not alive. Hey, come on. What you must learn to do, you must wait for the price to come to the exactly point where you're supposed to buy and sell. Then make sure that your stop loss is above the nearest peak. By looking at what happened, here's my peak. My stop loss is above the peak. What happened when the price gets here? It did not even penetrate to the nearest peak. just a touch, and all the way back down. From here I was just adding more and more and more orders here until here. But looking at what happened now, where the price is, you see, let me check where was my exit point. I think it was here. Yes, straight and forward. But I know majority will never understand how simple it is. Now again, I'm expecting the price to come here, then we'll ride it again all the way up. If I take it, my stop loss will be below the nearest peak, and I can see where it is. If I were to take this one, I'll wait. Hence I showed you what I will do now. Guys, don't forget to subscribe for more information. Now I am writing a book, guys. I am writing a book for beginners. Guys. Immediately when I am done with the book, I'll let everyone know, guys. I will leave my link for Telegram so that you can come and join my free group and see what is happening. I normally just give free signal. I assume that people know how to trade. As long as they are not my student, I assume that they know how to trade. I just give them a free chat so that they can analyze themselves and get some entries. See you on my next video.